The fall eclipses have passed. The post-ecliptic dust is very much in the settling stage already, and now it's finally time to talk about the feature of the current astrology that I like the most. It's the combination of Venus in Virgo and Mars in Scorpio. First, let me show you how they look like in my mind's eye as a couple, since I think it makes it immediately clear why they're such a power couple. See? Okay, for people who are not into questionable fantasy TV shows, I'll elaborate. So Venus entered Virgo on the 19th, Mars entered Scorpio on the 22nd, and they're loosely aspecting each other, so they're not completely in sync, but can work together. Let's start with Venus. In Virgo, she has a keen eye, a witchy side, and an unparalleled motivation to improve. Just like any other Venus, she craves beauty, affection, luxury, and pleasure, but the way to get there for her is through learning, working, improving, and perfecting her craft. She has way more drive and tenacity than most other Venus signs, simply because if she doesn't work on herself and her life, she's never going to get what she wants, and she is acutely aware of the possibility of not getting what she wants. What she sometimes misses is the sense of entitlement, and generally the more respect she has for her skills, the easier it is for her to feel entitled, which for a Venus is life-giving. As an Earth but also Mercurial sign, Virgo makes this Venus not only sensual but kind of lustful as well, erotically curious. What she's not so good at is losing independence, so the only relationships she can approve of are those where relative independence is maintained. Mars in Scorpio is a beast, and not only that, it's also an animal that knows how to survive and that can mobilize crazy resources under threat or when there's a chance to satisfy his desire for his object of desire. He's the one you want to have at your side when survival is not guaranteed. The more dangerous the times, the better it functions. The first days of its transit through Scorpio may be a bit bumpy in terms of power struggles, but even while it's happening, this Mars is still an amazing source of energy. What does it mean for you personally? Well, I talked about these Mars and Venus in both my September video forecasts and October ones, which are already online. So feel free to watch them for your normal zodiac sign and your rising sign. But in general, Venus moving into Virgo and Mars into Scorpio helps shift from the more chaotic and premature air and fire energy to the more deep and grounded water and earth energy that we seem to be temporarily in need of. And I have every intention of enjoying every day of it.